Richard Rapport has just qualified to the semi-finals of Grand Prix in Belgrade. Richard, congratulations. You drew your game today against Grandmaster Alexei Shirov. What was your strategy like to make the draw as fast as possible, or?
Yes, pretty much. I mean, you know, when you play a player of Alexei's caliber, okay, it's. You know, he was one of my idols growing up, so it's. Of course, it's a great honor to play him. I mean, especially like still. I mean, he's a very strong player as of today, and keeping up with younger generations, I guess it's not easy. So yeah, I figured I looked at his repertoire, of course, and I figured, okay, it's actually kind of tight. So you know, like I just figured against each line what is the most solid response possible. But then at the end he played something completely different than I expected. So I tried to, you know, recollect because I used to play like this with black as well. So I tried to kind of recollect, you know, I had some game here which is like completely one-sided and of course it's totally drawish. And I just remember like this ace-3 and queen c1. And from there on it's pretty forcing. I think he could play, I think I played 94 once. And maybe queen f5, that is also a draw, and even what he did is just probably a draw. So yeah.
And this is the second time that you rock and roll the group stage, but this time even better because you do not have to play tie breaks tomorrow. So what's the secret of your success?
I mean, it's obviously has to do something with enormous luck. Like in Berlin, I mean, it's just, it was kind of disgusting how lucky I got with everything mathematically speaking. I mean, there was only one scenario how I could qualify, and it turned out. And here, of course, I decided to sort of, you know, challenge my destiny, if you will, and yesterday just went completely, you know, out of, you know, my comfort zone in a way, and just decided to go for it. And it turned out to be, again, kind of a good decision, eventually, of course, you can say. And then, yeah, well, when you need a draw with white, especially when, you know, like, basically I didn't play with the guy who needed to win, right? So usually, okay, it's not an impossible task to accomplish, let's put it this way. So I feel like yesterday was way more trickier and way more important day for me.
You're sometimes pretty critical towards yourself. Still, nevertheless, what would be, let's say, the best game of yours out of these 6?
My best game? Okay. Well, actually, I kind of liked the game against FIDE, my first game, but I misplayed this very badly in the time scramble phase. So, you know, but I felt like it was a good game until something like, you know, after I traded queens, and so this endgame was really nice. And then, yeah, in 3 moves it got really really ugly. So, but yeah, the first, I know, 30-something moves were really nice of that game, and I felt like he played also well. So it was like generally a good game. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily a good game, but at least a game that you would be the most satisfied of. It's the same?
I guess some of my Petrovs, because, you know, with black, I think they're kind of both kind of easy draws. So, and this was something unusual for me. So, I mean, at the time, yeah, like I usually struggle to make a draw with black against anyone really, and I also struggle somehow to, you know, equalize altogether. So that I kind of achieved both of these things in 2 games in a row. It was nice, yeah.
Richard, this is the last time that we meet. First of all, I want to thank you so much for being always so friendly and nice towards us and our viewers. Is there something that you would like our viewers to say on the last notes, knowing that they will continue following your results here in Belgrade?
Well, I hope it's not the last time, yeah, and nothing will happen to you. So, no, I don't know. Like it was nice having interviewed by you, and yeah, I hope you will take care, and all regards to everyone from the Virtus team, yeah. And it's a pity that I won't be there in Berlin. So, what to do?
You can always come, and you will be the most welcomed.
Thanks.
Thanks.